So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the first things I would tell you in relationships, liars are a red flag. When you see that they talk too much, when you see that, just invent. When they tell you stories, oh, it's cool. Find out. Find out. Find out. Before you commit yourself, find out. It takes another lie to keep one lie afloat. You have to lie, a lie has to sustain this lie. To sustain this lie, you have to tell another lie. So it's like a pack of cards. Once you find out one, the rest just keeps crumbling. Never be with a liar, whether pathological, manipulative, white lie, gray lies, red lies. Never be with them. In fact, some years ago, I used to think, people with stretch marks all over their bodies, they tend to cover it because they feel it is a repellent. I met some men who love stretch marks. In fact, he was complaining about his girlfriend that she had no stretch marks. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You need there is somebody who loves you no matter how ugly you are. Or so I believe that you should not be carried away by trying to be beautiful just to capture the heart or the looks of a man. Over trying. Bleaching your skin is another. You are dark, but you believe that until you are light, you cannot, and then you burn yourself just to capture the attention of a man who would leave you shortly. Because it is character that keeps. Looks fade away. By the time you have your first child, your looks are already good. By the second child, your breasts are down, your shape, the figure 8 is already, filled up. It's no longer figure 8, it's like figure 1, So physical looks are so temporal. I think character is what keeps. Please, sir, but some women like lies so much that if you tell them the truth, they will not believe. Then you should not be with a woman who believes lies. You should leave them for liars. I am not a liar, so I have no interest. If I have to lie to get your attention, then you have to keep lying for. But the thing is that lies, one day she will find out the truth. And that is what gets people into trouble, by building castles in the air. My brother is this, Those women that like those are greedy women. And they are always disappointed when everybody knows na lie. Oh, my boyfriend lives in London. They are always disappointed. So that should not even be your concern. If she likes lies, then let her go and be with a liar. I'm not a liar, so I would look for someone who's truthful or who wants the truth. Some women are complaining this guy lies. So some women also want lies. So go to a woman who wants you to just tell her the truth. Let us have a truthful relationship. Don't bother yourself with people that want a lie. Pico. What is the best remedy you would recommend, sir, for a pathological liar, since it's a mental condition? Now, a pathological liar, lies don't fall on people. It is conditional. You condition yourself to lie. It's like a smoking habit. You picked up the cigarette. You just didn't wake up and a cigarette landed on your lips, and then it lit itself and you started smoking. You are the one that started lying and kept on lying. They believe it has to be a mental condition. Let me give you the explanation of a mental condition. It is something inherent to you. You are the one. It is not contagious. So it shows you that you are the one with the problem. You program yourself. It is conditioning. The brain is neutral. You condition your brain with your activities. You condition your brain with your choices. So by the time you condition yourself to lie, because you just want to feel amongst these people, you just start giving them lies. And you notice them right from primary to secondary schools. So my son came home one day to ask me that somebody in my classroom said that their swimming pool is on the roof of the house. And I said, their swimming pool is on the roof here. I said, wow, his father must be very rich. He said, no, that the swimming pool can close and open. When I heard that, why? Because they were talking about swimming pools, and he said, the one in their own house that is on the roof. So this and that, they start there just to make themselves feel important. They start, you can tell them from primary, secondary schools. That is why it is important for parents to always pay attention when their children are talking, to keep correcting them. Stop lying, stop lying. It is a choice. It is not something they cannot control. You find out that the moment you catch them in a lie, they try to say another lie, but the moment they are caught, they become very passive. They become very quiet because it is their own doing. So there is no remedy. My remedy is leave them alone. My job is not to look for a cure for you. I have my own problems that I need to solve. I don't even join myself with that. Ada Osuga, how do you hit back at a manipulative liar who goes at any length to lie just to get what they want? In this case, money. And when you ask for a refund, you become an enemy as they keep their distance. They say lightning should not strike twice. They say once bitten, twice shy. Mine is once bitten, forever shy. I don't make the same mistake twice to the best of my knowledge. The manipulative liar, when you borrow someone, they come up with stories, you now go and borrow them money. Don't borrow people what you cannot give. I know that maybe I can give you 20,000. So if you come to me for 100,000, I'll say, I don't really have, but I can give you so and so amount. Then you go around and if the person makes you to go, and like my neighbor who stopped, he works in a bank. The girl was dating a guy, and the guy said that he had this project and used her because she's a bank worker to get a loan. So she applied for the loan as if it was hers. He was the one that was going to approve. So he called that when he saw the project, he said, is this, when were you thinking about, because they were close, she just opened up that, no, it's her boyfriend, this 7 million naira. He just denied. He said, lie, this boy is going to collect this money and disappear. They argued and argued and argued and argued, and then they disbursed 1 million from 7 million. The 1 million, the guy was angry that he should. The girl said 3 days later, his phone was not reachable. His phone was not reachable. If not that she knew his family's house, because one day during the course of their discussion, she went to the family house, and as the older sister saw her, no, it was an aunt, saw her, said, yes, can I help? He said, my name is so. I am so-so-so's boyfriend, your so-so-so's girlfriend. The woman kept quiet. And she now introduced herself that I work at so bank. The first thing the auntie said, I hope he not tell you, say, make you borrow her money. That was the first thing the auntie said. She just said, this family has been paying for, people that will come with police, soldier. She just said it out of frustration. The first thing she was told is that, I hope say, borrow her money, because it goes around with, this girl, that girl, squandering women, telling them this, collecting money from them. So in cases like this, go to the police, have him arrested if you know his house, if you know, except he lied to you about where he lives or where he works, and he's a total ghost. You make it a police matter. They keep their distance. Which distance? Is my money keeping distance from you? You better go and get them arrested. I don't even joke with that anymore. Money. It is well. Kim Bash, how are you? Good to see you here, Oga. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the first things I would tell you in relationships. Liars are a red flag. When you see that they talk too much, when you see that, just invent. When they tell you stories, oh, it's cool. Find out. Find out. Find out. Before you commit yourself, find out. It takes another lie to keep one lie afloat. You have to lie, a lie has to sustain this lie. To sustain this lie, you have to tell another lie. So it's like a pack of cards. Once you find out one, the rest just keeps crumbling. Never be with a liar, whether pathological, manipulative, white lie, gray lies, red lies. Never be with them. Thank you very much. We will talk about the malicious. I gave you a hint about people that keep malice. It's being malicious. Throughout, during the lockdown, an area pastor's wife called me, came to my office, and said for the 6 months that there was a lockdown, her husband kept malice, and that is what he does. When they have a fight, the next thing he will pack, the pillow and start sleeping in the parlor. That he could sleep in the parlor for 6 months. You will beg, the children will beg, he will just not talk, and he'll be talking in third person. The wife is there. He'll say, tell your mother that she should go, and she's right there. He will be talking to the children. Do not be with malicious people that don't forgive easily. We'll talk about that the next time. So thank